Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last part, we started the game, and we got through a lot of tutorials. Yeah, I kind of apologize for that, but that's kind of how the beginning of this game works. So, anyway, in this part, we're just going to waste no time and go into this cutscene with Zelda that we got a letter from her in the last part. That was a thing, so, yes. Hey, good morning, Bobbery. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Fabry. So, how do I look? You look great. Ha, I think so too. But it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Bobbery. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Ah, Bobbery, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda, so give it your best out there. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Bobbery hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be perfect in control of his bird to win today. No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as the bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Bobbery and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When you are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. Ah, but that first meeting between Bobbery and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came with him was a crimson Loftwing. It's a breed so rare that we were sure for some time that it had vanished from the line. Yes, and even the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Bobbery and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And by judging how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with that bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. Ah, but who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Bobbery and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later, ho ho. This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. The ceremony is part of the final test of those training to become a Knights of Skyloft. If Bobbery doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Bobbery messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear. It will be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you would become a completely different person when you worry about Bobbery. Listen, Bobbery, you better fly your heart out today. At the least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later. Here we are. Go now, jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try and practice seriously for once. Oh yeah, you can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go! Okay, Bobbery, just go ahead and press down to call your Loftwing. His bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong! Hang in there, Bobbery. I've got you. Are you two alright? I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Bobbery. What could have possibly happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Bobbery? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Bobbery, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird is gone. My, how did it be so late? If I recall correctly, this year's instructor Horwell is presiding over this ceremony. Bobbery, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so you can find your bird. But Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Bobbery asked Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Bobbery, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Alright, so that was quite a predicament. Let's see, what does Zelda have to say? Bobbery, I'm going to tend to my bird and make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your Loftwing. Okay, well, for one, we have to actually go tell Instructor Horwell first about delaying the thing, because he's the one, apparently, that has to go see the headmaster. Yeah, okay. But first, do you know anything about a Loftwing that isn't, here? I don't know. Is something wrong? What's the big hurry? What? Your Loftwing is missing? But I just saw him. Groose's bird was chasing off after your feathered fellow. Wait. Where's Groose? That's probably a better question. Oh, Groose and his little cronies were saying they were headed down to the wing ceremony. So let me guess this, they might be in town. Normally the fastest way there is just down this path. But this gate here still needs some work before it'll open. Can you go around through the academy? Okay, I guess I can. And while we're heading this way, we can tell Instructor Horwell about Delaying the thing, because no Loftwing means no fly. What's wrong, Bobbery? You're looking a little pale. What? Your Loftwing's missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now. How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on a feather or not. You can find that bird on time. I see what you did there, because birds, feathers, yeah. Ahem, excuse me. I see, so the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Okay, well that's been taken care of, so I guess we can go down this way now. Because I never went down this way before. I don't actually think I could have. So, yeah, this is pretty much, well, I'll talk to you first because you're here. You look very interesting. What? Talk to me, please? No? Okay. Hold up, Bobbery. Hey, Bobbery! Could you help me with something? All you have to do is press A to dash and to roll into the tree. It's like I've been doing. Dash and then shake the nunchuck when you're in front of the tree to BAM! Do a roll right into it. So come on, please. Okay. Dash and roll into the tree. And whoa! You did it! A size stag beetle! Wait up! Yeah, and we also got 5 rupees out of it, so I guess that's good. But you didn't catch the bug! Okay, that's kind of mean, but... What else do you have to say? No, my sky stag beetle, so close. Oh well, to catch it I would need a bug net anyway. I wish I hadn't thrown out the one I bought from Beetle's airship. Yeah, that's something that's important later. But anyway, this is Skyloft. This is pretty much your main town sort of thing that will be returning throughout the game. So there's bird statues, there's these stamina fruits. We can't actually go over this way because there's people blocking the way, but this is where most of the people actually live. What do you actually have to say? Such a beautiful day, but we're too busy to enjoy it. Some things never change. Isn't that the truth? The only thing my lug nut of a son is good for is getting grease on a shirt. All I do is laundry, laundry, laundry. It never ends. I hear you, and I'm terrible at washing clothes. I wish I could get someone to do it for me. Well, they're definitely blocking the way, so we can't get over there, and we could go in the river here to, like, swim across, but there's fences blocking the way anyway, so we can't actually get up there. What do you have to say? Any news about my Loftwing? Hiya, Bobbery. Nice priest today, huh? Perfect for the ceremony. So who do you think will win today? I guess Groose is a strong contender, but the winner will get blessed by a village girl who's chosen to represent the goddess. How romantic. Yeah, and we already know that's Bobbery. That's Bobbery. Yeah, I'm the goddess. Okay, sure. It's Zelda, so this is, something that we'll actually deal with later, but it's blocked off now, so we can't get in there. But basically, what they're pretty much hinting at you want to do is go over to the plaza here, because that's where the wing ceremony is actually supposed to be taking place. So, and here we see this is actually where Groose and his cronies, I guess, are. You know, Groose, that sure was a pain with all the scratching and pecking. Of course it was. You thought a big Crimson Loftwing like that was just going to go down without a fight? Ugh. But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. That sounds very suspicious. They're just backing away. Whoa, Bobbery, so, yeah, just how long have you been standing there? Long enough to know that you are probably the one who took my Loftwing. What's the problem anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading, oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please? You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Oh, geez, close up. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish it in all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where's that scruffy pile of red feathers? Well, your hair is red, but maybe you have feathers. I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think that tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Well, I'm pretty sure you took him. Nice hair. Okay, let's go with that. Nice hair. Yeah, it's really pointy. You lay off my due right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I got the sickest pompadour in town. Yeah, sickest as in it makes me sick. Ooh. You know, we're getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids. Big deal. It doesn't change the fact you flow through life with your head in the clouds. Would you wake up and straighten up and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you always dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda, hey, nah, it's, yeah, so scared now, aren't you? She does the exact same pose he did. Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Bobby again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose... You suppose? Suppose what? Oh my god, he's so passive-aggressive. I suppose you are... Forget it, I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Someone is mad. Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Bobbery. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out in today's race. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's a special flavor. Oh, now I have to win. And now they just committed suicide. Except, no, they got their birds. Not suicide. That would be terrible. I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads have something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance. Bobbery, those guys aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. Yes, we better. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Okay. Father said he talked to the instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Yes, I already knew that they were going to do that. Okay, so I guess Zelda will search the skies and I'll search the land. Sure. It's because he totally couldn't be anywhere else in land. I don't know, that didn't really make any sense, but now what we want to do, it's not actually that clear, so... But you basically just want to go around town and basically just sort of talk to people. I think there's actually a few things more open than we can do now. In fact, you can actually go over here and talk to these people over here. I could have before, but anyway. Hi, Bobbery. This house belongs to Kukio. That's me, by the way. I'm going to go play with my special friend today. It's going to be so much fun. That sounds disturbing, but okay. His special friend, that sounds kind of weird, but... I think you want to actually come over here, if I'm remembering how to do things right. And, well, there's someone over here that we can talk to. An old man, it looks like. Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue has been here? And it only has one eye, poor thing. You probably know this, but you can press C to look around. Yes, we do know that. Very suspicious. Anyway, if we come up here, this is sort of like the only secluded area, and it's blocked off by some posts. Very spiky ones, too. Oh, there's a Loftwing. Looks like I can't get through, though. Waterfall Cave. Beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. Well, I highly doubt Link is a kid. He looks more like a late teenager. I don't know. But anyway, we obviously can't get through there because we don't have anything to, like, cut those pieces of wood or anything. So I think we should probably just go back to the academy and see if maybe we can get something to cut those stakes of wood with. That would actually be kind of handy. And yeah, I'm sort of just trying to take all the different routes throughout Skyloft so you can get sort of familiar with it throughout the entire game. Because, yeah, we're definitely going to be spending a lot of time here because it's where a majority of the stuff happens. But anyway, we actually come over here. There's a thing over here, and this is actually where Pippin and Fledge are, so they have something to say because they have a cloud over their head. Bobbery, perfect timing. I heard your Loftwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird. I'm sorry, Bobbery. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you... It sounded like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Just a little while ago when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Bobbery, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said if I told you, they'd make sure I'd never be able to ride a bird again. Oh, that's not something that I would want to have happen. It sounded like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Yeah, well, he sort of checked that. Yeah, I guess we were supposed to do this first, but, you know. Well, near a waterfall would mean, quick, let's take a look at your map. Oh yeah, I forgot we had a map. I probably should have pointed that out, too. That's it, right there. I think that means the waterfall marked here with an X. Yeah, I sort of already checked that. You can zoom in and stuff, but, you know. I already checked that, so it's yeah. You know how to read a map, right? Press plus at any time to see a map of the area. Yeah. Forgive me, Bobbery. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Do I sense a story arc here? One more thing, Bobbery. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember there are some dangerous things there. It's creepy, crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a while ago. You should go ask him if you can borrow one. Okay, so, well, that beeping is going to keep on going until I actually look at my map, so I guess I'll look at my map, but you basically saw that it's by the waterfall there already, so, but we need to come in here first because this is the sparring hall. So that's where we can get a sword to actually cut those posts, and yeah, that's it. It all connects, trust me, yes. So, you look like a guy who knows how to use a sword. Hey, it's Bobbery. So you still want to get some sword practice, even though today is the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. Sword in the back room. Go on and get it, and get there. Go on there and get it, yeah. Sorry. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. Jeez, I'm just messing up words all left and right. Sorry, but I'm not really used to reading a lot of text at once, so if that happens, I apologize, but I'll try and keep it to a minimum. But anyway, we got the sword here, the practice sword. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. Looks like a fairly sharp blade. And you can press 1 at any time to look at the items, so yeah, you can see we got the practice sword here. Yeah. I say that description. So this is just going to be the sword practice part of the game, I guess you could say, because yeah, this game introduces a some new ways in sword practice. So I guess we'll take the tutorial thing here. Oh yeah, you want to learn about how to use the sword? Yeah, sure. Okay, just swing the rear remote to swing your sword. Swing the rear remote vertically to do a vertical switch, and swing it sideways to do a side slash. Thus the remote forward to do a thrust, and then there's a spin attack, a more advanced technique. To do that, swing the rear remote and nunchuck together in a sideways motion. If you remember these moves, you can handle yourself in any fight. Just remember the fundamentals, and then you can Z-target as well. Try getting some good practice on these logs. Yeah, so that's just telling you how you can, like, reset it, yeah. So basically, if you didn't know already, you can swing your sword to take it out, and this game uses the exact precise motion of the Wii Remote. In case you didn't know, it uses the Wii Motion Plus, so you can actually, like, swing and do a jab like that to the log, and you can also get knocked back at it like that. That was for demonstration, totally. It has, like, a bat painted on, which I also thought was kind of funny. If you're locking out of something, and you can do, like, a backflip, you can do a front flip, and then... Crap. If you hop forward while you're locked onto something, and then you swing your sword, you can do, like, a jump slash, and yeah, that's how you do that in this game. You can do a vertical slice by going down like that. You can do a side slice by going like that. Basically, if you can tell, that's just the way I'm swinging the Wii Remote, and it's not really like Twilight Princess. Yeah, you can do a jab like that. Instead of like Twilight Princess where it doesn't actually respond exactly to the motion of your controller, in this game it does, because, you know, like I said, it uses Wii Motion Plus, which some people don't like, but, I mean, it offers some interesting combat, which we'll definitely see later in the game. But, yeah, that's right, Bobbery. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? Yes. I'm guessing it'll make some logs appear. Great, now I'm going to surround you with logs. I need to cut them all without moving from that spot. All you have to do is swing the Wii Remote and nunchuck horizontally at the same time. So basically, what I like to do is swing the Wii Remote and nunchuck so that they're, like, crisscrossing each other. So swing them both, like, inwards like that. And, yeah, good one. That sure looked like it felt good. So, why don't you try a Fatal Blow to close out your session? Sure. I will do that. Alright then, when your enemy is down, target them with Z and swing the Wii Remote and nunchuck at the same time to land a Fatal Blow. Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing it off with this technique. Finishing a log. Yeah, sure. Okay, so if we swing the log, and then we swing both the Wii Remote and nunchuck up, or at least that's the way I like to swing it, we'll do a Fatal Blow, which will basically kill an enemy while it's down. So yeah, that's the way. A Fatal Blow is also effective move to use right after you use a shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so remember, you have to swing the Wii Remote and nunchuck quickly before they get back on their feet. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of the sword practice that we need. So if we try and take it out... Hey, Bobbery. You can't take swords outside the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? Well, we kind of need it to get into that cave. Wait, your Loftwing is missing. You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once. But remember, Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry around swords. So I don't want to see you swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you got plenty of practice on these logs first, and then once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Yes, I got it, definitely. And we practice all on these logs, so we should be good. So yeah, that's pretty much the basics of the sword in this game. Some people don't like it because they think it's inaccurate, but I actually find it, especially when I was replaying the game. Like I said, when I was replaying the game recently, I thought it responded pretty well enough. So this is we get this other cutscene here where this stone sort of appears out of the ground. Um, hey friend, walk yourself on over here and say hello. Kind of a random thing to have happen, but how do you do? I'm what you call a Sheikah stone, but you knew that already, didn't you? I'm a stone of a few words, so I'll get right to it. I can see you're playing in hero mode, so clearly you've mastered all the puzzles out there before. Yes, clearly. I think that's pretty impressive. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and give you access to all the hints right from the start. If you ever get the urge to look over hints you've already seen, just come and see me. Good luck to you, my friend. So basically, if we talk to him, we'll get like hints on puzzles for like dungeons and stuff, but I'm not really going to use it all that much, or we'll get hints on like what to do next, because sometimes you might get stuck or something. So if you ever get stuck, you can go see him. But like he said, actually, all the hints are already unlocked because I am playing in hero mode. But I'm not going to go look at it because of that. So I'm just going to ignore it because I don't really use it that much, and I don't. It's basically just like the Sheikah Stone in like Ocarina of Time 3D or Majora's Mask 3D. But I don't think it's really all that needed, especially since I played the game before and I know what all the puzzles kind of are. So yeah, if you ever feel the urge, if you're just playing the game for your first time, I guess it's a handy thing, but for me especially, I don't really need it, so yeah. Cut these, open the logs, and you can also cut them like this to like make them go away forever, so yeah, I guess I'll just cut all of them. And you can also cut the sign like this. You can cut it many ways, actually. The real freedom and how you can cut a log, but anyway, I think since we've already been going on for about like 26 minutes, and I don't like to go on for too long, so I think we'll actually end it off here before we actually start on this cave. Like, it's not going to be like a big thing or anything, but, you know, it's just a cliffhanger. Ooh, I almost went in there and I didn't mean to, but anyway, so yeah, in the next part of Skyward Sword, we'll go in this cave to hopefully find our Loftwing and bring him back to Justice, or Link, or same thing, I guess you could say. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.